Yo, Dumpster Diver, back at it again today, guys. So, got a very interesting day today. I haven't done this. Been out right now. I was at New York. I was getting the Rolex certified and checked. I was there yesterday. But it's pretty good. So I'm going to go over a few things right now. And you guys are going to like this one. Today's pretty good. People are throwing out everything, all right? We're going to start up with circuit breakers. I still am catching more and more of these right now. For those of you who see the videos online, you know that you do have silver inside of all of these. I have a couple more in the car. I'm going to put this out. Now, I found some stuff on eBay. And what these are is these are gold pins. They actually use these for circuitry, for electrical circuitry there. So these are basically gold-plated pins. They're very small and they have plastic brackets in them that separate it, so the electrical contacts don't basically touch each other, so it doesn't short circuit. So I found these on eBay for pretty good right now. There's 200 pieces in here, okay? It has some other stuff on there, but it looks like it's a header. Yeah, headers for stuff there. So I found a couple of these packs online, all of it for about $100. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs of it, and it's got a gel thing in there right now. And if you go online and you look up those computer CPU pins, it'll actually tell you what you get out of this right now. So if you do the math and you only got the weight of 1/100th of all of this, is still pretty good right now. I don't know the weight, I just have this there, okay? Let's go over something else. I got some Mylar here. I got this, okay? I'm gonna pull this up right now. A guy had this up on eBay. I was also looking at it. Now, these here come from, I believe, window panes. And these are basically gold plated on one side and it's gold plated on the other. Okay, now for those of you who basically do gold fingers, you would say, hey, that's amazing, because in gold fingers, they have the slots that go through them right now to connect to the large motherboard for a desktop. For a laptop, you wouldn't have it, but you would have laptop RAM. Now, this is basically desktop RAM. No, I'm sorry. Compared to desktop RAM, it will still have those. When you cut the ends off of it, you have gold fingers and it has the slots on it. These don't have slots. These ones are, again, just flat. And again, it looks absolutely beautiful. You know this is gold plated there. I even scratched this, and it might be gold filled. I don't know. So I'm looking at this, and you do have some prints here, and let me get a couple of these pieces here. They look, I'm pulling this stuff out, it looks beautiful. It's absolutely amazing right now to even look at stuff like this. It's all gold right here. Again, either gold plated or gold filled, and I'm looking at this, it's very nice. It's very nice. All right, and you can clearly see this. Now, the question you guys would basically have is, what is something like this going to end up being worth, okay? So we have to do the math of it right now, okay? So I have a piece of cardboard over here, have that, and I have a calculator, which I'm going to end up using, okay? Now, we're going to calculate how much gold is actually going to end up being on this right now, okay? So this here, I got 23 pounds, okay? So let's look at this here. We got 23 pounds, okay? Now, in order to convert, we need to get how much gold is in this in total, okay? 23 pounds, we have to convert this into grams. So you're gonna take 23, okay, times 454. All right, you're gonna get 10,442 grams, okay? And this is grams of gold plate right now, okay? Now, we already know what the conversion rate is for gold fingers, all right? However, as we're looking at this, we're gonna use that, but these aren't technically gold fingers, because as you can see, parts of this right now are not filled with gold. Okay, so we need to divide that right now by most of this. Even looking at this red piece here, right? Most of the weight of this, I would have to cut it by 3. Okay, because again, there's no gold on it, but you do have a lot of gold here. So we have to take this number and divide it by 3. And we're gonna divide that 10,442 by 3 and get 3480. So 3480 grams, okay? And that is gonna be what we're gonna use as the Goldfinger regiment, okay? So once we divide that by 3, cut this up into thirds, we're gonna get that, okay? Now, when it comes to Goldfingers, in order to calculate how much you basically get, the equation for that is 1 over 140. So for 140 pieces, you're gonna end up getting 1 gram. All right. Now, the good part about this is as you look at it, when we say Goldfingers, it has the lines. These don't have lines. They're just flat, which is perfect. Okay. So we're going to take 3,480 and divide that by 140. Okay. And that's going to give us the amount of gold grams that's in this. So that's 24.86, okay? Now that's 24, let's just say 24 grams, okay? So out of all of this here, out of 23 pounds of this here, we're gonna get 24 grams. Now again, 24 grams is small. Okay, that's very small. A penny weighs 3.7. So what we're doing is we're going to look and see how much money is that worth. Okay, how much is a gram of gold worth right now? About $53. So we're going to take the 24 and we're going to multiply that by 53 to figure out how much it is. We know it's 24 grams. How much is that worth? We're going to multiply that by 53, and that gives us 1317. Okay, 1317. So right now, okay, all of this here and this melted down gives us 24 grams of gold and $1,317, okay, which isn't bad, by the way, okay, which is not bad. Now here's the problem: you still have your chemicals and stuff like that, which might cost you $100. You're gonna have glass case. Again, some of the stuff you might be able to get cheap. Okay, the glass containers, people throw them out. You can go to the thrift store and do that there. Some of this stuff is very different. But as I'm looking at this, I mean, this stuff is nice. I mean, it's all gold. Like there's so much like there's so much gold in here. So again, because of all the extra space, I divided it by 3, and we got 3480. Okay. Now, let's take off 317 for redundancy. Okay, so we're just left with $1,000. Okay, if you paid $100 for all of this here, you multiplied your investment by 10, which isn't bad, by the way. That's very, very nice. Okay, so did I do good on this? Yeah, I definitely would say so. Okay, and a lot of this stuff is thick, it's huge. I mean, and the good part, and the one thing about when it comes to gold scrap, you always want to make sure you see the gold that you're actually melting. If you can't see the gold you're melting, don't get involved in it, okay? All of this is absolutely perfect, and I have to retape the box itself because again, it'll get winded up, okay? So I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna put this back on the table, okay? And we're gonna go over some other stuff. You're gonna go over this TV. It's a Dell. I don't think it's a TV on the top, but it may be a bit cracked. I am gonna try to plug it in to see if it works. However, this uses one of those outlet ones there, and the USB part is a bit bagged, so I don't know. I'm gonna check it out if I have an adapter or a plug. I'm really hoping so, but it's got a nice swivel base, and I do like that. I don't know if it's touchscreen. Let me see here. This is your S2240L 21-inch. Looks like it's turn LED. Full HD mega. Okay, we got a nice one there. Okay, again, it could be in better shape, but I don't know if it works. Again, you never know until you plug things in. So we're gonna go ahead and actually see the back part comes off a bit. I don't know if that's a good thing, but if it doesn't work, guess what? We're gonna take out that gold strip. Okay, now let's get to the cool stuff. Someone threw this sucker out. Now, what is this? This is what you would call a crossbow, but it's a miniature crossbow, okay? Now, I was looking to see if this thing even worked and how to actually figure it out. It's got a scope there, like this part, I believe, look at that. That part actually comes off, which is nice. I do like that. And the front part, it has a little scope attachment to it. Now, how does this actually work? It does have a safety, which is here, okay? And that part basically does, I believe, go down, stuff like that, all right? Now, how do you crank this up? This one pulls back, okay? This one actually has a piece in it where it pulls back. Let me see if I can actually do it. So this part comes up, okay? You see how it comes up? And what it does is these two pieces pull all the way back to this switch here, okay? And once you pull this up, this shoots forward. It's really, really nice. This is a NC Star with a scope on it, and it's got a little compass on that, which is very nice. Okay, yeah, NC Star. So, how would this work? I'm gonna show you in a second, okay? Okay, so I charged it right now. I pulled it all the way back. You see it all the way back there? And then you press the trigger and it basically shoots. So I'm gonna show you. All right? And what happens is an arrow basically goes right here. Now, as you're looking at it, it is a bit rusty. I could clean this up. All right, I definitely do, because I don't want it snapping on me or anything like that. But it's very, very nice. I do want to keep this in good shape. Right now, this is, again, it's very, very nice. Now, this is a little spool here. I guess you can shoot something and actually pull it back there, which is nice. This is a little rubber, actually, it's a little attachment there, which is good. To have that is very, very nice. The arrow goes right into the slot. And I guess you have this part here. This might be metal or whatever it is. But it is nice. It is very, 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 very nice. I do like it. I don't know how much this is worth in the condition it's in, but it still works. Okay? So again, for a dumpster dive, this is nice. It's all right. So what we have today is a lot better than what I show you right now. We got some we got keyboards there, Mylar silver. We got some circuit boards there, which is, you're gonna have more silver. You're gonna end up having these gold pins here. So when it comes to the gold pins, I don't wanna keep those in the bag. So I went to the dollar store and bought a little container to actually put them in. We got some gold flats here. We got a freaking crossbow, which is very, very nice. And then we got a little TV. If that doesn't work, we'll take the gold part out of it. So all in all right now, this is nice. I'm liking today. I'm really liking today. I want to make sure I'm giving you guys content so you're having some fun right now. I don't want you guys to be too bored out there. But hey, listen, dive in the dumpster, check it out. The circuit breakers you can always find for cheap. They have silver in them. Remember that. All right? This is nice. This is nice. I'm having some fun today. So I'm going to bag this stuff up. I'm going to cut those pieces out, put those in a container, rewrap those gold parts there. I'm going to add that to my asset book. And yeah, I'm making it happen, man. Keeping all this shit. Pro Dumpster Diver out.